Well, a couple of things a couple of threads sort of came together to make this. Back in February of last year, Dr. Paino was introduced to the UMW community, and there was a reception, kind of a rally in the ballroom of the university center where he was introduced. Put on the sweatshirt, and it was great.
Yeah.
And at that time, he made a few remarks, and one of the things he said was that he viewed liberal arts education, as a way of making good students and good servants of society. And I'm paraphrasing, but that's roughly what he said. And I remember being struck at that moment with how much that sort of resonated with the sorts of things that James Monroe would say. Well, as we got into the planning for this year, and the announcement was made that President Paino would be inaugurated in April, we knew we were already working toward the milestone of the inauguration of James Monroe, which in those days was in March, so March 4th was that inauguration. And we thought, wow, President's Day, we're on the verge, the cusp, if you will, of both the historical Monroe inauguration and the contemporary Paino inauguration. Wouldn't it be interesting, especially since they seem to have so much to say that was similar about education, about civic responsibility, an informed electorate, that wouldn't it be nice to bring them together? And we, of course, have Jay Harrison, our wonderful James Monroe historical interpreter. We pitched the idea to President Paino. He immediately agreed. We were very gratified by that. And as we've gone into the planning, and our public programs coordinator, Linda Allen, matched side by side a dozen or more different quotes of each person, it is really striking how 200 years apart they had such similar things to say. So that is the basis for the program that we're doing on Monday. We've made sure to invite students in the various academic departments, history, political science, English, the Writing Center. But we do hope the public comes out as well. It's Monroe Hall, appropriately, room 116, and it'll be 6 to 7:30 on Monday, President's Day.
And so, is this scripted out, or is there going to be a lot? How is this going to work?
Well, there'll be a little bit of scripting. I mean, this is a press conference. I might put air quotes around that. I mean, let's face it. One of the guys there is not living, so we've had to bring him out. So, bring him out of storage, if you will, and introduce him to the 21st century. Yes, there'll be a certain amount of it at the beginning that is scripted. We'll have some prepared questions that'll be at. They'll make a statement. I will set the premise for the event. They'll be introduced and come out, and then we'll have a short statement from each, and then there'll be a few previously prepared questions, but then it will be open to the audience, to the media if they are there to cover it, and they will be prepared, we hope, to field those questions. Now, we want to keep it focused on the broad themes that we're trying to talk about: value of education, civic responsibility, leadership. This is not an opportunity to ask President Paino, what's going to be done with the university budget next year, or when do salaries get adjusted, or anything like that. So we are not trying to make it a press conference about what's going on at UMW so much as where these values that these two leaders share and how they compare.
What a great photo op, though, to have.
Oh yes,
To have Dr. Paino and James Monroe there so that is Monday night. It's at Monroe Hall, room 116. Again, starts at 6 o'clock, goes till about 7:30.
About 7:30. There's a reception following.